G'day everyone, my name is Mr. Piper and today we're going to look at some things to do with our weather. Weather is all around us in our day-to-day lives and surrounds us, and it changes however it feels. We have no way of controlling it, but there are several ways in which we can measure some elements of our weather, and this also allows us to forecast or predict the way the weather will work in the future. Measuring our weather. There are 7 different ways or 7 different elements within our atmosphere of our weather that we can measure that help us interpret them. They are temperature, rainfall, wind speed, wind direction, cloud cover, humidity, and cloud type. Now today we're going to look at a few more in a little more depth. Let's look at temperature and rainfall. We measure rainfall using a cylinder-shaped tool called a rain gauge. It kind of looks like a giant test tube. Now, unlike most liquid measurements, we don't measure rainfall using volume or milliliters. We actually measure it in millimeters or a distance of depth. As the rainfall's drops are funneled into our cylinder and makes their way to the bottom, the water fills up the space within our cylinder, which gives us an amount that we can measure. Here we can see that the measure the rainfall has gathered has reached the level of 10, which equates to a level of 10 millimeters. Although we can still use a simple thermometer as a tool to measure the temperature, we can often look at trends of previous years as a tool to predict. How is heat formed within our atmosphere? Well, heat is transferred from the sun by the Earth's atmosphere and it's spread throughout. Why does it vary? Well, the air temperature varies over the course of the year because the sun's heat hits different parts of the planet, varyingly depending on the angles. But to help us understand how much it can vary, let's look at some of the temperatures recorded by the Bureau of Meteorology right here at the University of Wollongong over the course of the year. Here we can see the red line forming. The red line is representing the maximum temperature recorded over that month. Can anyone see any trends? Here we can see the blue line. The blue line is representing the lowest recorded temperature for the month. Here are all of our temperatures also. We can also see that the highest recorded temperature is 44 degrees and the lowest recorded temperature is 0.8 degrees. I hope you have taken something from this video and can use it for your schoolwork in the future.